Hi everyone, today we are going to be solving equations using completing the square. So go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pencil and let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the steps to solve using completing the square. What completing the square allows us to do is to put the equation into vertex form. Okay, so the first step is we're going to write the equation in the form of c equals x squared plus bx. Next, we're going to take half the value of b and square it. And then we're going to add that to both sides of the equation. At this point, the right side of the equation will be a perfect square. The third step is we need to rewrite the equation so that it looks like y equals x minus h squared, where y is whatever is on the left side of the equal sign. And finally, we're going to rearrange the equation into y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. Let's go ahead and look at 3 examples. For first example, x squared plus 2x minus 24 is equal to 0. So I'm going to rewrite this as x squared plus 2x is equal to 24. Or you could write it as 24 is equal to x squared plus 2x. Doesn't matter which order. The second step is we're going to take half of the middle term, the b term, which is 2, and then we're going to square it. So 2 divided by 2, and then square it. So that gives us 1 squared, which is 1. Our third step is we're going to add 1 to both sides of the equation. So x squared plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 24 plus 1. And take note that x squared plus 2x plus 1 is a perfect square trinomial, because this would really be x plus 1 in brackets, but because there's 2, we actually write this as x plus 1 squared. And simplifying on the other side of the equal sign, we have 25. Finally, we're going to rearrange the equation. So I have x plus 1 squared subtract 25 is equal to 0. So this gives us our vertex of -1, -25. Okay, I'm just going to quickly flip over to Desmos so we can check our answer. Okay, so plugging the equation into Desmos, if I click on the dot at the very bottom, the vertex is in fact -1, -25. Okay, next example. So again, we're going to start the same way by rearranging the equation. So x squared minus 8x equals -15. Second step, we're going to take half the middle term, so -8 divided by 2, and then we're going to square it, which gives us -4 squared, which is 16. The third step, we're going to add 16 to both sides. I have a perfect square trinomial, so x minus 4 and x minus 4, but remember I can just write that as x minus 4 squared is equal to 1. So the last step, we're going to rewrite this as x minus 4 squared subtract 1 equals 0. So this gives me the vertex of 4, -1. And again, we can quickly head over to Desmos and double check our answer. Okay, so checking our answer on Desmos, I'm going to go ahead and click on the vertex, and it is 4, -1. 4, -1 is what we had as well when we completed the square. So this is correct. Okay, let's look at our final example. Okay, so again, we're going to rewrite the equation. Again, it doesn't matter which side we move things to. I could write this as 54 equals x squared plus 12x. So remember, we're going to take half of our middle term, so 12 divided by 2, and then we're going to square it. So 6 squared is 36. Step 3, we're going to add 36 to both sides. And we have a perfect square trinomial. So x plus 6 squared is equal to 90. And the last step is we're going to rewrite this as x plus 6 squared minus 90 is equal to 0. So this means the vertex is -6, -90. Okay, let's go ahead, go over to Desmos, and see if we're right. Okay, heading over to Desmos, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the vertex. I've already entered the equation. So -6, -90 is the vertex. And -6, -90 was also the vertex when we completed the square. So we know this is correct. Great job, everyone. That's it for today. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.